Hello and welcome to the Fifth Annual Trinny Awards. This year we're doing things a little bit differently. We are taking 5 elements of what we stand for as a brand and we are creating awards. So this year we are doing awards for the most joyful, the most energizing, the most elevating, the most inspirational and the most fearless. So shall we start off with the awards? The first award is for most joyful. Now, there are so many members of the Trinny community who are unbelievably joyful that this was a really challenging one to choose from. But I'm just going to read out 3 and then we're going to have one that we pick. So first up, Sean Smith, and he's been a member of Trinny Tribe since 2022. I think he's also been in my book. He's done a Friday Twinning with Chloe and I, and we are all inspired in his joy by all the outfits he wears and how he does his colour blocking. And he is one of a fewer number of men who's a member of the Trinny Tribe, and I think we love him all the more for it. So that definitely is one of the nominees. Eva Sinjaws is our second nominee. She's been a member of the Trinny Tribe since January 2023, and she has been nominated by her friend Debbie. Now, she does lots of outfits of the days, and we love all these outfits of the days, and I'm inspired by looking at them as well. And I think that embracing and trying and pushing yourself is one of the things that we love, respect and admire from any of these nominees. Elizabeth Blatchford is our third nominee. She's been nominated by Bianca. Now, she's a part of the UK tribe, and I have seen her events myself in London, and what Bianca says is that whenever she sees her, she's just there with this joyfulness about her. So you know when you go to an event and you don't know many people and then there's someone there that makes you feel so comfortable. That's what Elizabeth does. The award for the most joyful goes to Sean, because we just love how you're challenging yourself every day and bringing joy to those around you. Next, we move on to the most elevating award. This is the award for the person who you might have in your life and they always lift up other people around them. Deb Taylor, she's been a member of the Trinny Tribe in Queensland since 2021. She was nominated by her friend and Trinny Triber Liz, and Liz says that Deb always boosts her up when life is a challenge, encourages her to get out of the house, go for a coffee, share her worries, make her laugh, emphasize her positives, know her strengths and support her, regardless of her own challenges in life. And we love a woman like that, because it's not woe me, it's let me just listen to you and help you, whatever is going on with me. It's very rare. So next up we have Solveig, nominated by her friend Ingeborg, and this is what Ingeborg had to say about her. My friend Solveig came into my life 5 years ago. I started a new job and she was there getting ready for retirement, and she turned out to be a really dear friend, a therapist, the mum I'd never had, I love that, and simply the sweetest, warmest woman I have known. She's so strong, she's always helping others, she gives so much to her family and friends, and I simply adore her. That's a wonderful accolade. Third up is Louise Thompson. She's been a member of the Trinny Tribe in Queensland since November 2023, and Louise has nominated herself for the award, and this is what she says. I'm not normally one who would place myself on the forefront. However, I thought I would try my luck. I work in a male-dominated company and we have our inaugural International Women's Day celebrations. I wanted to make the ladies, approximately 18 of them, feel special on the day and appreciated for the amazing work that they do for our company. I decided to forward my love of Trinny London to 3 special ladies in our work group and made up beauty hampers. It was a lucky dip and everyone had a chance to dip. So the lucky winners were so excited to unwrap their little bundles of joy. It was the talk of the group of how much my skin had been enhanced using Trinny London over the last 1.5 years. And the award goes to Louise. And here's a photograph of her with all her wonderful women from that International Women's Day celebration. The most energizing award. Now, this is a person who's just always on. They're like a Duracell battery, and that energy brings joy into your life. The first is Hattie Gravestock. Now, Hattie has been nominated by her mum, Kate. She's one of our Trinny Tribe UAE ambassadors. Kate says, my daughter wants to make me be my best. She's studying to be a paramedic and has already seen things that I would never have wanted her to see in her lifetime, but this is the path that she has chosen, to help others in the worst time of need. She brings joy and happiness into everyone's life, either for a second or for a lifetime. She's the most joyful and spirited person I know. That's a wonderful letter from your mum to you. Next up is Melissa, and Melissa has also been nominated by her friend Kate, and Kate just says Melissa never fails to bring a buzz into the room. And last up we have Manny Martins-Carmen. She's been a member of the Trinny tribe since April 2021, and she has been nominated by quite a few of the tribe. Manny is a very active member of both the global tribe and the Canadian tribe, and she's received multiple nominations from our community for her energy and positivity. I just love her style and her smile, and I love her posts and her attitude. And what I think is amazing about Manny is that whenever I look through and I see Manny, I stop, because I know she's going to say something to bring positivity to my life. She's incredibly body inclusive. She makes people who watch feel confident around their body and not to be worrying too much about things that they should really let go of. And you just look at how she dresses, embraces colour, and goes around her daily life with such positivity. And the winner is Manny! We love your content. It's so uplifting. Now onto my personal favorite, the Fearless Award. This is somebody who is fearless. They start a new business, they overcome something, but they just go out there and they do it. And they follow a dream or they overcome a big obstacle. So, nominees are Janine Reed. Janine was nominated by Bianca, and she says, I'd like to nominate Janine for being totally fearless, selling up and buying a camper van to go travelling around Europe and fulfilling her and her husband's dream of seeing the world. I've loved seeing her journey on the tribe pages and the video updates. Keep on adventuring, Janine, and waking up somewhere new so we can all follow you on your journey. So, I mean, look at Janine in her camper van. I think it's a very nice camper van, by the way. Looks wonderful. And now we have Jacqueline Anderson, and Jacqueline was nominated by her friend who's also called Jacqueline. She says, I want to nominate my gorgeous friend Jacqueline, who has raised 3 gorgeous children whilst going through some very difficult times, trained in massage and has her own business helping to support and elevate other women. So it sounds like there's some things there not to go into detail on, but it's been a really testing time, and yet it's a time in which you've also taken up a new skill so that you can give something back. And the final nominee is Debbie Brown's mum. And obviously Debbie Brown is the Trinny Tribe member, and she has nominated her mum, and this is what she says about her mum. It's been a very difficult 18 months with my mum being rushed to hospital on several occasions. She has had to deal with a debilitating physical and mental illness issues, and we were told at times, 3 times exact, to prepare ourselves, that she would never make it past the weekend each time she battled. Despite everything she's gone through, she's continued to fight, never giving up, fighting for another day she can spend with her family. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to now speak with my mum, hold her hand, have her recognise me, and smile. She has simply the most beautiful smile, and I think she is the bravest, most fearless person I know. That's a lovely nomination. So Janine, this award goes to you for just following your dreams, and not following your dreams in your gap year as a 20-year-old, but following your dreams as a grown-up woman and letting go of roots and going on this incredible adventure. So those of us staying at home can be on the adventure with you. Now onto our final award, the Sharon Award for the Most Inspiring Woman. Now those of you watching for the first time might be less familiar with Sharon. Sharon was a phenomenal member of the Trinny tribe, and she battled for a number of years breast cancer, which then went all over her body. And we were all in touch with Sharon. She wrote the most incredible poetry. She inspired the tribe on a daily basis, and she shared her journey and inspired other women. And unfortunately, she passed away last year. So we have Lip Cheek named after Sharon, and whenever any of us use it, we think of Sharon. So I know many of you have supported that, and a percentage of the sales of that go to Breast Cancer Now. So we wanted to start an award in her name. So the nominations for the most inspiring women are the following. The first is Tammy Tsai. She is a very active member of the tribe, well known for her fabulous style. She was nominated by Barbara, who says Tammy has been inspirational in working tirelessly for the people of her community. In 2023, the largest toxic chemical spill and contamination in the US in history happened in Tammy's hometown. Tammy has spent the last year fundraising for her community and educating the rest of the world on this tragic event. Tammy and her husband are now campaigning for change to get justice for those who have been injured or displaced. That sounds like a huge campaign and would take all of Tammy's time, and that's an unbelievably inspiring story to take it upon yourself to make governmental change. Sonia Ilner, who's been a member of the global and Canadian Trinny tribe since 2022. Sonia has recently overcome a cancer diagnosis. She was nominated by Marianne, who is one of our ambassadors, and Marianne said, "Sharon was a beautiful friend to me. I know how inspiring she was, and I can't think of anyone more appropriate than Sonia to win this award. She has been through a similar battle in the last year and has fought it with strength and humour like a warrior queen." Sonia, that's a hell of a journey you're going on, and we send you all our love. Our third nominee is Scarlett Benici, and she has been a member of a Trinny tribe since 2019. Now, Scarlett has nominated herself for this award, and other people have nominated her too. And I sometimes look and think, oh, would I nominate myself for something? And I think it's actually quite fantastic to nominate yourself, because it shows you've got to a place that you love yourself enough and you see a change or a shift in something and you want to acknowledge it to yourself. So it's a very special thing actually to nominate yourself. Scarlett has been suffering with her mental health this past year and has been diagnosed with anxiety and PTSD. Scarlett says, "My new life journey started 1 year ago. I've gone from a confident, outgoing person, loving fashion and makeup, working full-time, out on dates with friends, to never leaving the house and not wanting to be seen. I have had to learn to like me all over again and learn that it's okay not to feel okay all of the time. But when I find that energy, I put my face on, all Trinny London of course. It's a work in progress, and I push myself every day to become the strong woman I once was, the new woman I will become. And I would choose to suggest it should be perhaps thinking about the new woman you will become, because it will be a woman who's had so much more life experience and got through so much more than the woman you were. So we're here with you on your journey." And Angie is our fourth nominee. Angie Brown has been a member of the London and Home Counties tribe since 2020. Angie is living with secondary breast cancer. She has been nominated by her friends Janine and Bianca, who say, "She is truly inspiring and always puts her best foot forward. They love her passion for life, her joyful makeup and outfits, and her positive presence on the tribe." So it's very challenging to look at these four nominees and choose one. So I'm just going to say, you are all the winners. I'd love to recognise all four inspiring stories to carry us through to the next year, and remember the four of you as we go about our life and think, what can we do today just a little bit more? And fearlessly be our best self. And because it's so hard to choose just a few nominees at these awards, we want to do some honourable mentions. So there's a few. Here's the first honourable mention, and it goes to Nicolette Murphy. Now, Nicolette Murphy has MS, and we know the daily challenge for anyone who suffers from MS. Some days are here and some days are there. Now, she takes bits of Fearless, my book, and she recreates those outfits like nobody else. She'll send me a DM every other day with what she's recreated. Julianne, she regularly posts in both the global and the regional tribes, and she loves to participate in outfit challenges, and she has wonderfully relatable content that we all enjoy. Anika Fatah is based in South Africa. Now, the South African tribe is a strong tribe full of strong women. She is a stalwart member of the South African tribe. She always posts fantastic outfits of the days. I find her very inspiring, and they're rather OTT, which holds a close place in my heart. Julia Millington Samuels is worthy of a mention. She's been a member of the Trinny tribe since 2021. She travels quite a lot, and I'm sure you've seen her Stacks on Tour images just showing her in wonderful places around the world. Julia once was watching a live I did with a breast cancer now expert about checking your breasts, and it was the first time she felt she could check her breasts correctly, and she found a small lump and discovered that she had breast cancer, and it was through that film. And she has an energy that remains unmatched. Now, that is a wrap of the annual Fifth Trinny Awards, and I want to thank you, Trivers, for all your amazing nominations for other people and for yourself. We have been inspired by your joy, we've been empowered by your stories, and we are uplifted by the ever continuing growth of the Trinny tribe. Now, what we're going to do this year is send every one of the winners a Trinny London stack. So you've got a full stack of 6 products. Now, next year, let's think what it could look like. Should we be doing something where you get 15 minutes with me on a Zoom if you're abroad, or in person, where you can ask me advice on anything? Should we have awards for people who are starting their own businesses? Because we are there also to inspire people who want to be entrepreneurs. And of the over 100,000 women a part of this tribe, I'm sure are thinking, shall I start my own job? And that's a wrap for this year's Trinny Awards. See you next time.